Send for the package outside.
Welcome to today's talk session. My name is Deidre Moss, and I'm the host of Can We Talk. I'm an educator, motivator, and a talk connoisseur. As today, we are in the Christmas mode, and we are celebrating our Christmas show. So please listen also for your chance to win some prizes and giveaways. So today we thought it would be good to feature and highlight Bahamian-owned businesses this Christmas, and also feature Bahamian musical artists. Our guest today will include Tamara Linnell. She's our first guest, and she is here to present and talk about her business. So we'll start with her, and we also have our musical artist Nishi LS on the platform with us today. So we're so excited to get started. So I'm going to jump right in with you, Miss Tamara Linnell.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you give us a little bit of background about your business, and tell us about yourself.
So my name is Tamara Linnell, but my designer name is Tamara Linnell, but I'm Tamara Linnell Smith. I'm a straw craft person, if that's what you would call me. I have a souvenir store, and it's located on Arawaki, and there I make all of my straw craft, and I sell other souvenirs as well. So that's a little bit about me. Tell me what else you want to know, Deidre.
Absolutely. So what is your inspiration? Can you tell us what is the inspiration behind your business? I know you talk about the fact that you're a straw artist. So what's the inspiration behind it, and what inspired you to create your business and your brand?
Well, growing up younger, I used to have to help my mother. My mother did the straw craft. My grandmother did it as well, but my mother did it, and I used to have to help her so much, and I just loved it. And I loved it so much, just not selling it to people, but wearing it myself. And I decided that, hey, I'm a younger person. My mom probably is a little bit older fashioned. So I said, how can I make this more feasible or how can I make this more attractive to younger people? And so I played around with it, just to bring something that's considered as old fashioned, the straw thing, to a younger community, because I think it's absolutely beautiful straw.
Absolutely, and that's why I wanted to highlight you, and I know I highlighted you before because straw is native to, that's a native thing, and so I'm so glad you, as a young person, you're interested in highlighting that. So that's awesome stuff.
Right.
And you talked about your mom coming from that area, so that's kind of how you would have ventured into that area. So can you tell us about your products and services? I hope you have a product or service you can show us.
I do.
Okay.
Remember from the last time, I know how you go. So I have them on deck. I do. So first of all, let me show you something of the straw. So this is a straw purse, and this is something that I worked on last night. So it's like a clutch, but it has the little bamboo handles to make it a little bit sexy. And then it has all the shell work. I love shells. I love the beach. So, and it's been done before. Of course,
how long did it take you to do that?
Listen here. Let me tell you, I was up all night last night trying to.
Wow.
Yes, to glue the shells on. So it's intricate work, and then you have to figure out, how can I lay it to make it beautiful. But I think it came out well.
Yes.
I like it. And so it's just something cute because, a lot of the times we wear the Fendi and the Gucci, and the straw is native to the islands. So I always say, if we don't rep the 242, who will?
Hey.
So, I love this right here. And then for those persons who probably won't like the shell, I have something like this. So it's kind of the same concept. But and what I tend to do sometimes is I probably do the same design, the same style, but I just put a little bit different, a little design or a little twist on the design. And then aside from that, let me show you something else that I sell, because I have the souvenir store, so I sell something like this.
Oh, I
This
love
is
that.
right. This is
Uh-huh.
one. This is one of the backpacks designs that I sell at my store as well. I have about 15 to 20 different designs, and these are loved. These are very much loved. They're beautiful. They they're functional. So these are very great. These are very good.
So you have anything for our giveaway today?
Yes, this is actually one of the giveaways right here.
Hey.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so anyone listening in, Tamara Linnell, she has the giveaway, this beautiful backpack.
Right.
So just comment in the video and let us know how she get into her business. She talked about how she got into her business. So comment in the video below. Let us know how she got into her business, and you can win that beautiful backpack. Show us the backpack again, please.
I actually have two giveaways for you,
Oh,
Deidre.
okay. What's the
Yeah,
next one?
I have two giveaways. Okay, so I have something like this cutie pie right here. You see? So how it's worn is worn like this. That's the inside of it. So it has little pockets. Put your cell phone in it, put money in it, whatnot. You lock it like that, and then you go. It's like an everyday little purse, very functional,
Nice.
very simple.
Nice. So hold up the two giveaways, please.
Yes, no problem.
Okay, so comment in the video. Let us know how Tamara Linnell started her business venture. She has two giveaways today. The beautiful backpack, and the other one you said is a,
This is a straw purse.
okay.
This is a little straw crossbody purse.
All right. All right. So someone gets to win a prize tonight. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
And so lastly, I want to ask you advice. Do you have any advice for persons who want to start venturing into business, but they may be a little bit fearful?
My advice to persons wanting to do that is even if you have to do it afraid, do it afraid. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna hurt yourself not doing it. You're gonna sit down and say, "Oh, I love to make jewelry so much, and I never did it, and I should have done it, and shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you didn't." So where you can live without regrets, live without regrets. Jump into it, try it. You might say, "Oh, I might make this necklace or this person, nobody's gonna like it," but I promise you, somebody's gonna like it. So do it, give it a try, and what's the worst that can happen? You fail, and what happens after failure? You just try again. You know where you went wrong, and so you just start out again and try to do it better. That's what I advise.
Awesome advice, Tamara Linnell. Thank you so much.
You're very
I'm so
welcome.
sad you are our friend. So sad
I
that
know.
this portion
Can't
has come
wait
to
to
end.
try. Right?
We have to bring you back, man. We have to bring you back.
Yes,
So sorry that it's
definitely.
not the end. But show
I
us those
totally love
products
this
again.
one.
Show us those products again.
Like thanks, Deidre. Like thanks.
Lovely, 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 lovely.
That's the back of it. Got your little straps. And then this is the backpack. Backpack.
Beautiful, beautiful. For your chance to win, let us know. Comment in the video and let us know how Tamara Linnell started her business. Thank you so much, Tamara.
Thank you, Deidre, for having me.
Until we meet again, you are a
Yes,
friend. You're
ma'am.
always welcome back. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're gonna jump into our musical session. So we hand it over to you, Miss LS. We hand it over to you. You have your way. But I want to ask you some questions too, but your mic is muted.
Girl, I did forget I mute that.
Your mic is muted.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Nishi.
How are you today?
We are great. We are great. We're so happy to have you today.
I'm happy to be here.
We love our Bahamian, at least here, we love our Bahamian artists. We love featuring our Bahamian artists. So can you tell us just a little bit about yourself before you render us a selection?
Okay. My name is Nishi LS. That is NISHIEL .S. A lot of people say Ellis, but I get why they say that because it sounds very close. But Bahamian artist been doing this singing thing for a very, very, very long time. Well, let me don't say very, 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 because I ain't that old, but for a very long time. But really, Nishi LS came into fruition during the pandemic, which would have been between March and June of 2020. Before then, I would have been living the band life. I've just been a part of many bands, Fred Ferguson and Tingham Band, Ariston, the Spank Band, Visage Band, Avant-Garde. I'm currently a member of the Rhythm Band. Well, persons know me to be singing with the Rhythm Band. And the music I've been doing is predominantly covers, but I'm going into writing my own music, producing my own music now. I've recently released a song, well, really a year ago now, called Loose Me, which has done very well within its first year. I feel like a Valley boy. I feel like a real true Valley boy, fresh, coming out the gate, swinging with this song. And so that's actually going to be the song that I'll sing for you. Yes. So people can get familiar with the face. A lot of people know the song, but they don't know the face. And so I really appreciate you allowing me to be on your platform today so that persons that are tuning in can now line up the song with the face.
Yeah, we love that song. We love that song. We want it's a Christmas show, but listen, that's applicable. We want to hear that song. So
yes, indeed.
So I see Naomi. Naomi, we're gonna jump into you. We're gonna come into you soon, shortly. But Miss Nishi LS, take over, please. Oh, Nishi L
S.
Not Ellis. L
S. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Take over.
Okay, let's pull up the track. I hope you guys can hear it. Please let me know if you can hear it. You got it? Got it? All right. Here we go. It's 3 a.m. and I'm waiting for the sun. Lost track of the days, man, look here, this ain't no fun. Cell phone in my left hand, TV on my right. My mouth extra dry, cause there ain't no rum inside. Longing for the days when I was wild and free. I'll do everything with lick, not a care or worry. Now it's like I've joined the clan of HMP, but I ain't commit no crime, so please set me free. Loose me, let me go. I don't want to be inside no more. Loose me, let me go. This is killing me, that's for sure. So let me out, let me out, let me out, yeah, let me out. Hey, loose me, let me go. I don't want to be inside no more. Loose me, let me go. This is killing me, that's for sure, yeah. Because I'm tired, yeah. Life inside ain't as easy as it seems. Sit back, let me tell you exactly what I mean. The children stay fighting, they eat up everything. I'm working like a slave while he sits up like a king. Can I help you? You sit and rest. Come here, babe, let me take away that stress. Man, this a nightmare, this ain't the life for me. I ain't commit no crime, so please set me free. Loose me, let me go. I don't want to be inside no more. Loose me, let me go. This is killing me, that's for sure. So let me out, let me out, let me out, hey, let me out. Hey, loose me, let me go. I don't want to be inside no more. Hey, loose me, let me go. This is killing me, that's for sure, yeah. Yes. That is my track, y'all.
Listen, you almost caused me forget where I was. Awesome. I love it. Do you have a Christmas song? And is it okay if any, our viewers want to throw a song at you? Is that okay?
Sorry?
Is it okay if our viewers want to throw a song your way? Request a song? Is that okay?
Let's
It
see.
depends.
No. I have no problems being put on the spot now. I just do this though. You could ask me the song. I know quite a bit of songs. But if I don't know the song you asked
Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair.
You're gonna have to sing it for me.
Oh, wow. Okay. So can you do a Christmas one before we jump into our next guest?
Of course I can. I can.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to do it a cappella though. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. You ready? Hello there. Merry Christmas. How you been? Oh, gee, it's so good to talk to you again. Oh, yeah. It's been a long, long time. Still can't figure out why you crossed my mind. I guess it's just to wish you a Merry Christmas. All my best friends having a party and everybody's going. I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, by the way, it's snowing. It's been a long, long time. I still can't figure out why you crossed my mind. I guess it's just to say, gee whiz, it's Christmas. Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So Nikki is saying that she enjoyed that song. Which song you enjoyed, Nikki? Please let us know. Which one? Are you talking about Loose Me? Which one are you talking about, Nikki? All right. Do you have another song? We have about 4 more minutes. You have anything else you want to talk about?
4 more minutes.
Sing something?
Yes, I can talk about my new music. I actually have some music that is currently out. It's called Gimme the Music. It was written by myself and it's produced by Benji. He is another very, very awesome artist, but predominantly a soca artist. He's really, really good. And he produced the rhythm called the Baha rhythm, where myself and a few other artists have written and are singing their tracks on this particular rhythm. And it's been released for the past month, give or take, like about 3 weeks to a month now. And it can be found on all social media outlets, all streaming outlets. And you can also check out, look up my song called I Don't Care. It's a soca song that I had written for the Bahamas Carnival that was supposed to happen in 2020, but didn't happen anymore. It actually made the finals and I was supposed to perform it live on the carnival stage. However, COVID came and shut everything down. So yeah, quite a bit of dreams were crushed because of this pandemic, but I'm looking forward to, with things opening up, hopefully Omicron doesn't take over everything again and shuts everything down again. But yeah, as far as new music, there is a lot of stuff that I've been working on, including a collab with another Bahamian artist. But that is a secret. I'm not going to say exactly who it is yet until he is ready. I'll just say it's a guy, and that's as far as I'm going to go with that. But yes, you can find me on all social media outlets as well, and look out for new music because I am currently in the process of writing for a different genre. It won't be a rake and scrape song, the next one that I release. It may very well be alongside the R&B or neo soul genre. So look out for that.
Thank you so much. So we're going to come back to you. We're going to jump to our next Bahamian-owned business person, and we're going to come back to you, Miss Nishi. So get yourself ready, prep up yourself for whatever you want to present to us, okay?
Okay, awesome.
All right, so we welcome Miss Naomi Wilson, a Dream of Luxury brand. Miss Wilson, are you there, Miss Wilson? Oh wow, you look like Christmas. You look like Christmas, Miss Wilson.
Oh, girl, you better stop it, girl. I wanted to.
You look like Christmas. Anyway, we got to talk about that off camera. Okay.
We can.
So can you tell us a little about yourself?
It's exhausting. So of course I'm Naomi. Currently I am the owner of Dream of Luxury. Of course that's a trinkets brand, souvenir brand. I know we spoke previously. I'm getting into 2 other exciting brands. I'm like really excited to share with everyone for the new year. I was blessed. I did a grad about 2 years ago. As of recent, they would have reached out to me and, of course, explained that I would have been approved. So my dream of luxury brand would be now in partnership with Guardian Royale. That will be my concierge service that I'm super excited. It's one of the brands that is dear to my heart. I have worked so hard and do so much research for. So I'm really excited to launch that and bring that on island, as well as Young CEO. It's going to be an organization, as well as it's going to be a clothing brand and a few different things I want to do with that. I think we all can agree with the youth on the island. With everything going on, I feel as if it begins, although we say it begins at home, not everyone has that, how can I say it? They're blessed with a stable home or blessed with persons there to guide them. And, I'm just at a point just tired of complaining about the youth and, all these murders and these things that's happening. And I just want to be able to give them an outlet to, just express themselves, teach them about entrepreneurship, teach them about, exploring the world, outside the islands and Bahamas. There's so much different places that you can go and just be able to open up their eyes to the world outside of the island. So I wanna definitely get into the schools and reach as much as I can. I feel like each one can teach one, and I cannot save all, but I want to save as much as I can, especially being a mother. And then as of recent, an aunt to the love of my life, my nephew. I can't even imagine what these parents are going through with everything that's happening. So I want to be able to that brand. I think you're gonna hear a lot more about that, and I'm really, really excited about it. So I guess everyone can stay tuned. Stay tuned. But as far as myself, of course, I'm just a millennium trying to figure it out, going step by step, day by day, learning new things. So I think that sums it up in regards to me.
Awesome stuff. So what's the inspiration behind Dream of Luxury? And you have your product. Do you have your products available so we can see some of them?
I do. So the Dream of Luxury brand itself, it's not only, well, for Christmas, I try to bring the hottest things. I try to be the new things, anything that I think is of demand, I try to bring. For Christmas, I did something pretty small and light. I did I call it lugs cups. For those that are on TikTok and I don't know if you can see it. Can't see it. But pretty much it's coffee and tea mugs. What is, of course, I do the names, any logos we put, anything that I did. The clear mugs for the men, and then of course bear mugs for the ladies, sorry, and they can do for men as well. And then bear mugs and wine mugs as well. So I think that's for Christmas. Before that, I did the pieces that you got for me, and I know you love the resin pieces. I did the keychains, I did the wine racks, vanity trays. I play around with as much things as I can. So every time I can, I try to bring something new. So that's what that brand is about: trinkets and handmade pieces, and add-ons, things like that. So yeah.
But I know you're very creative because you work with like resin, right? As well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're very, very creative as well, because you do the lash,
I actually,
the lash
I
folds
think
and all
we
that.
spoke of this already in regards to through the pandemic. I do. Of course, for those that haven't watched our first interview together through the pandemic, I came out of hospitality. Of course, a lot of persons in that field would, of course, been out of work for about 2 years. Some people a little longer.
And I was one of those persons. And just being home, bored, I got into TikTok. And then being into TikTok, I learned, I that caught my attention. It's like, oh my gosh, what is this? It's so beautiful. I saw the girls pouring, everything was just so amazing. I was like, what is there? I started to read the comments. I started to do my research on YouTube. I started to go on Amazon and look at some stuff. And then I decided, you know what, maybe I should play around with some keychains, and literally did the first 4 keychains. I thought it was like not how I wanted it, but for some reason I just posted it on my status, and the next day the 4 keychains were sold. The 4 keychains turned into like 17 keychains by the end of the week, and then it just continued to grow. But it's just TikTok inspired me with the resin, and I just played around with it. I was like, maybe I should do wine rocks, and maybe I was like, oh, maybe I should do lashes. So I think you can't be him if you don't have your lashes on. Everybody loves their lashes, so I was like, maybe the girls would love their lash bowls, because I know for me, I have an issue always trying to find my lashes in my inside of my makeup bag. So I'm like, a lash tray would be perfect, and I did my vanity trays, So that's how I came up with that brand. Just, I guess, being at home and trying to figure out a way just to survive outside of that 200 every 2 weeks. So an idea, I was like, I have to double up on my money. I have to invest in something to be able to triple it. And that's how I got into that brand per se. So that's how Dream Luxury came about.
Awesome stuff. So can you show us I know you showed us the mug. Do you have any other, can you showcase anything else? Do you have anything else you want to showcase?
I don't think I have anything now. I don't have anything basically. Thank God we're sold. They say booked and busy. This is the epitome of it. It's just everything has been completely sold. So thank God for that. But I would be happy to send photos and videos for persons that are interested. Or you can definitely check out our Instagram page or Facebook page is Dream of Luxury on Facebook. And then Instagram is Dream of Luxury International. So the INT. That way you can find us and take a look at the things that we do have posted. And then I guess any questions or queries, definitely can PM us and let us know what you're interested in seeing next, because we always love to hear feedback on new products or something that people want us to do.
Awesome stuff. So do you have anything for our giveaway today?
Yes, I do. So I guess you can decide who will be the winner. But I would love to treat 2 men as well as 2 ladies. For those that of you watching, they can go ahead and I guess as I said, you can decide, but we're going to be giving away 2 of the coffee and tea mugs, which is my personal fave. These are the cutest things ever. It can take heat. It's super big. You can also feature for those like eat soup and bowls. They can use these as well. And then our fair mugs that we have available. They would, I guess, you tell me who's gonna win it and tell me what you want in your cups, and I got it done for you.
Awesome stuff. So our trivia is, can you tell us which specific item Miss Wilson, she said that she worked with when she first started? She used some TikTok videos, she said. So can you tell us which item she worked with for your opportunity to win that prize? Please let us know. Comment in the video below and let us know which particular product she worked with. Can you show us those things again? We like things. Yeah. Can you show us those products again, please?
So, hoping you guys can see it. I don't know, so much light in here. So these, of course, you can do different styles. You can put inspirational quotes on them. You're not limited to what you can. Then they have, for a friend of mine, business logos, and of course our bear mugs that we have now. Hope you can see it. It's so bright.
Awesome stuff. So we have some awesome prizes today. Comment under our video and let us know for your chance to win those prizes. She has 2 prizes. You said one is a small mug and one is like the taller glass.
Correct. Yes.
Awesome. So the first person to comment on the product that Miss Wilson worked with, you can win those prizes. And then we also have 2 bags from our Island Queen. So Miss Wilson, while you're here, do you have any further comments you would like to add? Anything else you would like to say? And what advice would you give to someone? I know you said that you would have started in the pandemic. That kind of, was your springboard. But can you share advice for anyone who may be fearful to, enter the market? What advice can you give persons?
I definitely would say do it like Nike, and that's all I like to say. Just do it. You learn business in doing business. I saw a quote like that some time ago, and that is the honest truth. It's not a rule book on how you do certain things. You just go for it. As you, of course, run your business, then you learn what works for you, what works for the customers. You get your feedback. Of course, just do everything as best as you can, and just take it day by day. But just start. You have to start somewhere. Just don't wait and say, what, I have to wait till I get the money. Oh, maybe I have to wait until I get my website. Just start. Just make it happen. Just do it. Tomorrow isn't promised. And I encourage anybody, that has a passion and you have that fire burning, try to, although, I guess having outside comments or, person's opinions that are in the business is great. But, is another quote again. I love TikTok, guys. On Facebook and the inspirational post. And it's something that they said, it's they mentioned about, the market doesn't have you. Everybody's doing the same thing, with the market doesn't have you. So yes, Jenny may be doing it and Bill might be doing it, but let's use the bread aisle theory. You go in the shop and there's a million bread and different brands. But every time you go in the bread aisle, you always find that different brands are sold more than others. Sometimes you go in the aisle, there's no bread at all. Everybody has their different preference. Everybody has their different likes. People support because of emotional connections. There's so much different things that goes with that. But just start and do it. Don't look at what Bill and Bob is doing. Just make it happen. Stay focused. Have a tunnel vision. Know where you're going. Write down everything you're doing. Know where your money is going. And just have a goal and stick by it. And of course, remember God. Always remember God, and He'll bring you and direct you. And He really does. Sometimes be like, oh, I don't hear God speak to me. Sometimes He uses people, or believe it or not, even TikTok, you're like, oh, what can I do? And then TikTok comes and you find something new. It inspires you to do something better, bigger and better that works on the island. So, go for it, and don't be limited. Just move forward. So that's what I would say. I think that's it.
Awesome advice. Awesome advice. And I like what you said. You talk about the fact that even though the market may be saturated, the person's kind of doing similar things. What you kind of mentioned is something that is very important, and that is you bring your own unique flavor to whatever it is that you're creating. So the market may be saturated, but you have something that's different from what everybody else has. And so that's very important. And I want to thank you for mentioning that. And you said the same thing that Tamara would have spoke about. Just do it. Just do it. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. Kenny Sweden said, was it the keychains? For trivia. Was it the keychains? For trivia. Yeah.
Well, I did technically kind of right. There wasn't a product, but it was the keychains that I started first. Yeah.
So he technically is right.
You'll have to be connected to that. Yeah. You got it. It was the keychain.
All right, Kenny. Okay, she's saying technically you're right. All right. So we want to thank you, Miss Wilson. You, like you said, I got to talk to you. I got to find out what's going on.
You go ahead. Definitely get our number. It's on our social media pages. Outside of the Dream of Luxury brand, as I said, I a student entrepreneur. Anytime I see it's something I could do, I go for it. So ladies, hair extensions I have for you. As you could see, you're looking like Christmas, like money. Lashes, I got lashes for the ladies. I have lashes currently in stock. That's available now. I actually have some pair here. Oh, there they are. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. Girl, I'd be doing everything. Got my lashes, girls. Mm-hmm. And when you buy the hair, you get a free pair of lashes.
So you get the hair and you get the lashes. You have the toe. It's the marriage of the two. That's like the perfect marriage.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
All right, girl. I see you. I want to say compliments of the season to you, Miss Pitta. Miss Pitta's listening in from Jamaica. Welcome, Miss Pitta. We love having you. Compliments of the season. All right. So you got the hair and the lashes. All right. Okay. So before
I do.
we wind down your session, is there anything else you would like to add? Anything as it pertains to the compliments of the season? Would you like to sing a Christmas song?
Ooh,
I wouldn't
I
do
should
that
hear
to
my
you.
natural voice.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Ooh, my girl was singing. I was rocking up a song. I was enjoying it. No, I can't sing. Oh, no talents. I'm just kidding. But Merry Christmas to everybody and their families. Remember to keep stay safe. Remember to wear your mask. And another thing, everybody, make sure to tell your loved ones how much you care about them. Don't wait until it's too late. Give everyone their roses now. Express yourself. I know that's hard for, I think, everybody in the Caribbean to express themselves. That's a thing. But definitely show someone you care. If you can't say it, write it. If you can't write it, send it back. I also have cards available as well. So make sure these people know how much you love them this year. Don't wait. It's 2022 and bigger and better. They say everything comes better into it. So let's see. Let's stay posted. To be like, I tired of Naomi. Take on.
So, Sen, we love having you. You are our friend. We thank you so much for being a part of this session and what you bring to the table as it pertains to entrepreneurship. You would have been someone who would have grew your business through the pandemic, and you utilize that as an opportunity to, build your business and build your brand. So we want to congratulate you on that, and thank you for that resiliency. Because during that time, you would have lost your job as well, right? I don't know if you want to share that. I don't know if I want to jump the gun and share that.
I
but
did.
You lost your job, and
No,
you said that's an
fine,
opportunity.
I live on transparency, but yeah, I lost my job and I'm very active before the pandemic. And anyone who knows Naomi Wilson knows that I work extremely hard. I had 4 jobs before the pandemic happened. I worked, of course, 2 full-time jobs and 2 part-time jobs. Literally have my clothes in the car every week. When I wash, I have all my clothes ironed. Anytime someone calls me for a job, I'm on it, And so it was very, very, I don't know, mentally exhausting. And it was a shock just to literally lose it all. And then you don't know how to move forward from that. I literally did 2 weeks of rest. I slept. I was like, I was uneasy in my spirit, and I guess I found peace in a sense. Gave me some peace, and I was able to look at I always try to look at the positive in life, and I'll look at a way to make myself happy, even though it's in a bad situation. And I found myself doing that brand, and that's I think that's what kept me through the entire time. And believe it or not, you'll be surprised how much person to inspire within. And literally, I was like, Lord, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of working hard. I'm so tired of trying to do another business, always trying to come up with something new to be able to, just stay above water. And this week alone, it's just person saying, you know what, you inspire me. And oh my God, I wish I had the energy you have. And I'm like, dude, I'm tired, girl. I'm hanging on Jesus. I think he tired of hanging on to me. And you'll be surprised how much you inspire. So outside of trying to chase entrepreneurship and chase, being able to get to a financially stable place or financially freedom, I always look to inspire people. I always like to try to make people happy. And I always want to be able to reach that person, because it's outside of that, is more. And people, I can live my life without making a mark and being a part of people's lives or changing people's lives or making a difference in someone's life. And that's something that I want to do. And I want to be able to stand in front of someone. I think that's another thing I work so hard for. I want to be able to stand in front of someone and be able to say, hey, you know what? Here's 10,000. Here's 30,000. You know what? Pay off the student loan. I want to get to that place, and I want to be that person for someone. I want to be able to be able to give something that I wasn't able to get while I worked. Because really and truly, it's only me, Jesus, and Christ, I guess. Be holding on, So that's what I look into. That's what keeps me going along a little choo-choo train, So I thank God for that. And the people that, I inspire and always tell me how they feel. So yeah.
Awesome. We thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Naomi. Again, we recognize you as
You're
someone
welcome.
who would have come out of adversity on the other side. So we're definitely happy to have you talk about your brand. And I know you're a workaholic, so I'm sure you have something to do after this. I'm pretty sure. I'm not even gonna ask.
do.
I'm not gonna ask.
I do.
I know.
But thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today. So with that, we sign you off. And again, we welcome you back anytime. You are our friend. You are our friend. So thank you so much for your contribution to our show today. And we got to figure out how we would get those items to Mr. Sweeting. Okay, so we jump back in. Thank you so much, Miss Wilson. We jump back into Miss Allen Queen. She's up on the platform, and we welcome Mr. Shad Colley, our musical guest for this session. And so when you're ready, Mr. Colley, you can let me know. You can let me know when you're ready to start your musical rendition in this session. And so we welcome you back, Miss Allen Queen. We want to ask you some questions. Hi, Miss Allen Queen. So you can set up, Mr. Colley, you can let us know when you're ready, okay? Just give me the thumbs up, okay? He's our next featured Bahamian artist. We love our Bahamian artists. And so we welcome you tonight, Mr. Colley. So we hope you owe us a performance. So we hope you ready to deliver this performance, Mr. Colley.
Mom, why you put me on the spot?
You owe us a performance. So we hope you're ready.
Why you put me on the spot like that?
You know that.
You know that, man.
I have it on record.
You know this Christmas time.
Yeah, I know. You busy.
You know what's so funny?
Know.
As soon as I finish, I got to go to work.
I know you busy. Same thing with Miss Nishi LS. We just had Nishi LS on. She was busy. She had to go. We thank her so much for being a part of the session. We welcome you now. We know you busy, and we thank you. We're so grateful for having you. We have to highlight our artists this set.
I appreciate you, man. You know, love the show.
Listen, you know how we do. You're our friend. No, we do. So you let us know when you're ready, okay? Just let me know when you're ready to go. What you playing for us today?
Man. Why are you trying to put me on the spot like that, man?
Because you can handle it.
Man. Man, don't do me like that, man.
You got this. You got this in the bag.
I you know what's so funny? None of them, all of them are missing string.
Oh wow. We'll figure something out. I know you got this.
But whenever you're ready, we could start, you know.
Okay, so let me jump back to my bahamian business owner, Miss Tamara. We'll jump back to you, and we'll give you about 5 minutes to get ready to perform. Okay, Mr. Colley? Are you ready to go now?
God.
Okay, we give you 5 minutes to prep yourself. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Allen Queen, jump back in, Miss Allen Queen. Let's see those items, please.
Not a problem.
Okay, can we see those items again?
And like I said, thank you. And like I said, this is just one print. There's so many other prints, some with flamingos.
You have some beautiful prints. You have some beautiful prints, I must say.
Yes, they are very nice. And they're for guys and girls as well now. This is more of a girly one though, because it has the gold pineapples on it. But they come in stock for guys and girls as well.
Okay.
So guys have no fear. Island Queen is here.
Hey.
Yes. So that's the backpack, and then remember we had the purse here.
Okay. So how did Tamara got into her field? If you can answer those questions, you win those prizes. So we have about 1 or 2 more questions for you before we get into Mr. Colley's presentation.
Okay.
So I just want to ask you, what are your expectations for yourself and your business for this upcoming year, 2022? 2021 was kind of trying.
Yes, definitely for everyone with COVID. 2021 was really a test. But coming out now, one of my most favorite things about doing what I do is I love the reaction of people that I get when they see the things that I make. They're so excited, like, oh, you made that. And So it's beautiful to see. So in 2022, what I want to see is I want to see more work from myself. I want to see more creative juices flowing from myself. I want to see more time made to make my creations for myself. So I want the Island Queen Boutique to be a world-renowned brand. And not just for me. I honestly love the Bahamas. I love the 242. I've traveled, and every time you travel, you have a good time, but you want to come back home. It's the sun, it's the sand, it's the sea, it's the people. And so I just want people out there in the world to know that the Bahamas is a beautiful place, and we have beautiful people, we have beautiful creations, we have beautiful things going on. So I really want Island Queen Boutique to just expand and go worldwide.
And that's what I like about you. You're always promoting, you're always promoting the Bahamas. You're always, talking about the beauty of the islands and being your inspiration. And even with some of your prints, you have like the pineapple. That's what stood out to me. Like you have the pineapple, you have the
Yes.
flamingo, which are indicative of the country. And I love those prints. And I think
Mm-hmm.
you even have some of the crab too, right? Some of your prints as well.
No, none of them have the crab, but none of
Okay.
them have the crab on it. No, but they have the
Okay.
pineapple. I think you're thinking about crab too, though. There's a company, there's a Bahamian company that makes purses as well called Crab Toe.
Oh, okay.
Very nice
Okay.
too.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
but
But
I
I've
like
seen
to.
some of your prints and they're beautiful. They're beautiful.
They really are. They really are. They make nice gifts. A lot of people are going to be getting gifts, these backpacks and handbags for Christmas. Y'all send me photos of yourselves with your bags, man.
Yeah, send the
'Cause-
photos, send the photos. And
Mhm.
then you have the big bags as well.
Yes, because what is a backpack without a handbag? You have to match it up. You have to make sure when you step out correct. So some of them do have the handbags to match. They come in handy for in case, like if you want to travel, if you want to go island hopping, even if you want to travel internationally, you put your things in your backpack, you have it on, and you have your handbag, your close personal things. So they're very convenient.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of our session today. We don't want
No
to hold you
problem.
up. If you want to stay with us, we love having you. You could stay, if
Right?
you want to stay. If you want to dip, you could dip however you want to do it. But we're gonna
Thank you so
jump back in. Thank you. Thank you. You're a friend. You're a
No
friend.
problem. Thank you.
So we're gonna jump into Shad. Hopefully he is ready with his performance. You could
Boy,
take over.
you like put me on the spot, boy.
You can handle it. I put you on the spot because you can handle it. So you
Man,
take over. You take over.
man, why you doing me like this? Why you doing me like this? They trying to tell you something, but I having some technical difficulties on my end. Mm, okay. Give me 1 second, please.
Okay, so let me just check those comments. We have some excellent prizes. Check those comments and see.
It's actually this audio and I'm trying to send you what me and the guys put together, but man, they waiting on my hard drive to pop up.
Okay, so while we do that, while we wait on that, you can let us know when that pop in. We're gonna ask you some questions.
No problem.
So what's the inspiration behind your band?
Well, I mean, the inspiration behind the band is basically, trying to get out there, from basically everyone in the band, from, from children, everyone was interested into music and performing, entertaining people, and that's what I like with the chemistry of the individuals in the band because it's more than just a band; it's like a family, and your parents always want the best for you. You want the best for your brothers and sisters, like likewise, so forth, so on. So you know that's basically it. That's basically. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Be listening.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I say that's basically it when it comes to the band.
Okay, okay, okay.
Inspiration, and also other people who inspire the band are people like Iris Starr, Fred Ferguson, Gino T, plenty of the living legends, T Mark, you know, all of them are great inspirational figures for the band. All of them, look out for us, give us words of advice, so forth, so on, you know, because they carried it for so long.
Awesome, awesome. So, are you ready to go?
I still waiting on this hard drive. Still waiting on this hard drive.
Okay,
Don't
no
worry.
problem, no problem.
As
You
soon
got
as I'm
the.
ready to go, I'm gonna send you this file.
Okay, so let me ask you some other questions as it pertains to your band as well. We understand the technical aspects as well. I know you said you were busy this Christmas season, but when we did an interview, we talked about the impact of the pandemic on Bahamian musicians. So how is it for you now? How has it changed?
I mean, well, the country opened up a bit and it gave not just us a chance for other musicians, to be able to work and, be able to have a bit more fun because, going home 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it's really hard for musicians to, try and make a living, especially if that's all you do, because, these bills don't stop coming, light bill, water bill, so forth, so on. Everything is just basically it doesn't stop. So, even though the country open up now, it gives us a better opportunity to do some stuff. But what I've just noticed is that what's the variant now? Omicron or something like that. I see that is doing a toll on us now, and I see
Omicron. Uh-huh.
right. And I see that the prime minister just issued out a statement saying if it's an inside event, no more than 20 people. If it's an outside event, no more than 30. So moving forward, we'd have to see like what that would do to us in the music field because some gigs 30, 40 people, some people in they might want open for that, depending on how big the venue is. So, it might put a toll on us, but we just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see. I still waiting on this flash drive, baby. Lord knows.
Okay, understood, understood. So in some ways you continue to be impacted by the pandemic.
You could repeat that for me, please.
So in some ways you continue to be impacted.
I mean, you could say that, but like the old people that say you gotta make the best of what they give you.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? So if they give me till 9 o'clock, I can have to do my best to see how I can make it work. But I hoping that's not the case per se.
Right.
We like in this country over just road, you know.
So can you tell us what makes your band unique? What makes your band unique?
Well, with the band Shah Calling and the VIPs, we like to I would say we like to change the music per se, give it our feel, our taste to whatever going on right now. Like if we play a song, we might change up the whole song. You might still get the same feel of the song, but we put now sugar and spice and everything nice in there. So we just try to be different. We don't try to sound like every other band out there. We sit down, we practice, we listen to the track, and we see how we can enhance it for us to make it like ours. So I'd say that's what makes us different. We spend a lot of time together practicing, family type thing. We chill, we eat and grill and chill together. So all that is building chemistry. All that is building chemistry. Come on, computer.
Awesome, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. And so we continue to wait. We continue to wait. We know you have this performance ready. Is there you have a particular song that you're going to be playing
It's an
or performing?
instrumental song. It's an instrumental song. We put this together just for you. I ain't gonna lie. See what
Oh,
I'm
really?
saying? I just literally waiting on my hard drive
All right, all
uh,
right.
for,
We
for
waiting
my
patiently on that.
for
We
my
waiting
computer.
patiently. We have some more persons coming in tonight as well. So
That's
we're
no
waiting
problem.
waiting
That's no
patiently.
problem. That's
We're
no
waiting
problem.
patiently on that. So can you tell us about some of your services that you offer as it pertains to your band? What are some of the services that you offer as we wait on your audio to come through?
Well, some of the services we offer, I mean, it depends on what you're really looking for, you know. Um, well, we could do jazz for you. We could put together a jazz band, do what people per se call elevator music. We got at that. I apologize about that. I Something happened just now. I think your mic is mute.
Oh, my mic is muted and I was talking all that time. Okay. All right. So I was checking the comments for those um, prizes that we have, and that pertains to when Miss Tamara Linnell, when and how, well, actually how she would have gotten into her field. Okay.
Well,
So I'm checking.
I also follow her on Facebook. She does
Okay.
some excellent. Yeah, she does some excellent work.
Yeah, she does. She does
She,
excellent work. And as a young person, again, that's why we wanted to highlight her as a young person who promotes the Bahamas and also promotes straw work, and making straw work something that is applicable for like younger persons. So that's
right.
why I wanted to feature her. So she's really good.
Um,
So
is
I
it a
do.
I could email this track to you.
Okay, that's fine.
What is the email?
Okay, I will put that. I will send that to you.
That's not a problem.
Okay, I will send that to you. So you can get that to me, and then we'll get that up and running. Okay, so can check your phone. I sent it to you. Okay, so you see it? Yeah, so I was also checking the comments as well for any response to her trivia. As she would have offered 2 bags for our giveaway tonight. So I sent it to you. You can shoot it back at me.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, my
Okay,
dear.
no problem, no problem. So we'll have that up and running.
I'm sending it right now. Man. And also, I would like to also put out there while I'm here, me and my father have a cell phone business as well. We sell alkaline water, Island Boy beverages. So you guys could probably go check us out on Facebook at Island Boy Beverages. You know, we have alkaline water, pH 8, pH 10, and it's 100% Bahamian. We do delivery. We sell 5 gallons now and 16-ounce bottles. For any other inquiries, they could just probably message on the Island Boy Beverages page.
But you also had like an award. You had some awards that you were doing as well, right?
Right.
Did you talk about that?
That's from the same company, Island Boy Beverages. What we were doing, we were recognizing, Bahamian artists, who paved the way for us, like Elon Musk, the ancient man, people who you don't really hear from like that anymore. Who else we did? Not even just artists, people like DJ Rev, because these people who try to, keep the culture alive with everything they do, and that's what we basically we do. Don't worry, you might be getting one award too.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. You have a product you could show us?
Do I might. Hold on, let me get one for you guys.
But make sure did you send the information to me?
I sending it right now, my dear.
Okay.
You mean the drop?
Right.
Yeah, I got you, man. You know you straight.
All right, but I ain't get it yet.
I know. I know. I trying to see what's going on right now. Okay, there we go. All right. Did you receive an email as yet?
I am looking right now. I'm looking. So you have a product you want to share while you already sent it, right?
Yeah, I sent it. Let me get one of the products so I can share with you guys. Just give me 1 minute. Let me go get it.
All right. Okay. I am going to check the comments, continue to check the comments. Okay, share your product. You can share the product.
Let me figure out change this camera around now. I can't on like the old people now. All right. All right, this is our Water Island Boy. The name of it is Rain. The basic 16-ounce product, strictly Bahamian. And like I say, if anybody, we do free delivery also. So, if you ain't want to get up and go nowhere, I can bring these bad boys to you. What I probably will do too is probably sometime during this week come in, I probably will bring you a case so you could tell the people. That's how you have to go. You
Hey,
gotta tell the people how the thing go, man.
hey, all right, sounds good. So I have your track. Listen, you owe us this performance, please. Let's get into this track, please. Okay. So I'm gonna play it on my end. You ready to go?
So up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. I have the track. I'm gonna play it. So let's get started. Ready?
I waiting on you.
Okay, I'm gonna play the track. Let me open it up. You didn't hear it? I was playing it. You didn't hear it?
Oh, I know I can't hear it. I don't know if
Okay,
it's my
so let
phone.
me open it and get started then. All right. Now I'm trying to be tech with this. I'm trying to be tech with this. Okay, I should have it up and ready to go. All right. So let me know if you can hear. You can hear now?
Kind of low.
Kind of low? Is it a bit too low? Can you hear it?
All right. Kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. Then I wonder.
I think that's the highest it's gonna go.
I wonder. All right. What I'm gonna do to? Um. All right. I can see if I could be able to run the audio through my mixer for the people. Uh, I
Wanna
might do
see?
that.
Sorry.
So what I'm gonna try to do is I can see if I could run the audio through my mixer for the people. So what I'm gonna do is try open up Zoom. Let me see if I can find it here on my computer. So where you are. Nah, I trying to play tech as well. So bear
Okay.
with me. All right, bear
Okay.
with me.
All right. You got it. You got this. You got this. I'm sure you can put those technical strings together.
I try and let me just find this
It was
meeting.
it low? Was it too low when I played it?
It was like it wasn't coming through. Like if I was playing uh something off the phone,
Okay.
if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Meeting ID number is 837 6222725.
So
Okay, so
when you
there.
want me to play it again, just let me know. Maybe it will be a bit louder.
I can try something from you. This thing asked me for the meeting code. What the code is? Oh oh oh. Okay, I see it. Sorry.
Okay.
I,
All
I
right.
still trying I still trying to be deaf here, you know. But in the meantime, you could ask a few more questions while I trying to see if I could do this.
Okay, no problem, no problem. And so
That's me.
I see you log in. Okay. So you
Uh,
want me to play it again?
hold on. So I'm gonna
Okay.
do this. Oh, yes. See what I get now.
Can you hear it better?
Kind of, sort of. But let me see if you can hear this. Were you
So you
getting
said
that?
this, you put this instrumental together, or?
Yes, I did that.
Awesome, awesome. So can you tell us about the instrumental that we're listening to?
All right, basically, every year we try to pick a song. You know, rake and scrape is our culture. So every year we try to pick a song what we could rake and scrape. Who could give us a nice feel. What I wanted to know, uh, were you getting any audio from my computer?
Okay, let me check. Okay, go ahead, you can try.
Let me try. Are you hearing anything?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me try to be techie again. Mm. All right, I think I might know.
I'll just play the instrumental. Can you tell us about just a little bit? You said every year you try to put something together.
Right. You know, give the people something to listen to for Christmas, you know. This year is, I don't know if I'm about to say this right, but don't judge me. This Feliz Navidad.
Sorry, not making out what you're saying.
I say, I might not pronounce this right, but I think it's Feliz Navidad.
Okay. So every year you try to put something together.
Right, you know, for
Yeah.
Christmas spirit, for people, you know, to enjoy and let them, you know the versatility of the band. 'Cause
Okay.
we
All
got
right.
together and we say, anyhow, I say, Deidre on my behind, let's put together something for.
And I hear the Junkanoo beat along with it as well.
Right.
Okay. So
Right,
I'm
so
gonna play it. I'm gonna play the instrumental. I don't know if you'll be able to get your audio together, but I'm still gonna play the instrumental to hear, you know, what you were able to put together.
much appreciated.
Yeah. So let me just play that. So I had a Junkanoo. I had a little bit of steel pan.
Right.
What else? I trying to hear. I hear some musical instruments. I'm
Yeah,
not. That ain't really my field, but I know a little
that's
bit.
fine. That's fine.
But I hear steel pans.
Right.
Is that a cowbell?
Right.
What
Keep
else?
going. Keep going. You doing good.
That's not my area. Why you trying to do that?
You doing good, man. Well, you know, keyboards, guitars, bass, drums, you know, the Junkanoo. We combine it all, you know, to give our rake and scrape flavor. Don't worry. So hopefully as soon as the new year pass open, I should be able to do you a jingle.
I wouldn't suggest you make any promises. Please don't do
No
that.
man, a
Don't do
jingle would be
that.
a jingle would be easier for me to do than for me to try get everybody together.
So what's the inspiration behind Police Navidad? What's the inspiration behind that?
I mean, I just would have to say, I don't know, this year that's what song really we was really feeling. You know, we had couple stuff uh we were trying to fool around with, but that one that one that was just we was feeling that one, especially, with music. Plenty things you have to factor in the key of the song, how it's played, what chords you're gonna use. So with that one, we made it a little different, musically wise, but you still could feel the original song in it. But we did our own arrangement of the song, But that's just the song what touched us this year. Next year it might be something else,
Actually, maybe something completely different, eh?
right? Or
Awesome, awesome.
or we might do our own original Christmas song next year.
Okay, okay, awesome stuff, awesome stuff. But I like that beat. I like that chunking beat in the back. See, now we won't be having any this year, right? We won't have any
Well,
this year.
yeah, I know, and they recorded that so people could go watch it on TV.
Oh, you can watch it on TV.
Yeah, they had a pre-recorded Junkanoo thing where all the groups when they recorded it, and I think on Saturday night they'll air it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the new norm now.
Yeah,
Virtual
yeah,
Junkanoo.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I like that you incorporated that into the beats.
You already know that I come from Junkanoo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. I used
Okay.
to rush with the Valley and the Saxons.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Okay, 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 okay.
Those
You
were the
didn't you never
days.
mention that before. So
Those
you
were the
was in the
days.
two major groups.
Well, this is it. The Saxons was the last group I actually went on stage street with. Though. I started out in the valley for years, and I left and I went to the Saxons. Both groups I enjoyed myself. Good people, good music. I learned a lot. Discipline, so forth, so on. Especially in the valley, come under Ronald Sims. When Corey Cartwright was there, he was a major impact on my musical life. Trico South was a big impact on me too. You know, um, Saxons, people like Bo, Ronaldo Gibson, aka Robo, Dario Brennan. You know, plenty people out there. They were, you know, big influence, big influences on me. In the John Canoe field. They used to push me. Practice always used to be lit. Uh, just loving it, man. John Canoe was. I would have do anything for John Canoe. I swear. I would have walked the John Canoe, walk from John Canoe. I love John Canoe.
Awesome. And one thing I believe is you enjoy Bahamian music culture.
Right,
Um,
and you might believe it. Growing up, I really never was interested in into Bahamian music. Now I want rake and scrape everything. I love Bahamian music, and it probably just comes from understanding, understanding like where it came from, because as young as I am, I'm 31. I got a chance to play with a lot of people, people who I thought I never would have even get to play for, you know, in this musical in this musical journey of mine. People like Ronnie Butler, who the late Ronnie Butler, I got to play for him. I played for him once, but I make it count, you know. Uh, Even just last week, Saturday, the band played. We did a Wake and Scrape show to a party where the Prime Minister and so forth was there. And all of a sudden, they say the band of the back Allison Hines. So that's something good on my resume. Now I could say I back Allison Hines, you know. So, it always every year it might be the same thing, but if you put yourself in a better position than you were in the year before, that's progress. Just gotta keep pushing.
Awesome. So your resume is a little bit longer.
Oh yeah, you gotta get it long now. That's
Yeah.
how that's how you get the jobs.
Yeah. And Kenny Sweden is saying, you call in some big names. You a little bit far from the mic. You calling off some
Sorry
big
for that.
names there.
Oh yeah, lately I've been doing some work with Novi Pierre as well. She was a real like in my producing field. So as you can see, I'm a producer as well. When I in the studio, she was a really, when I say a really big impact on me because when it comes to making music and the style of music, she showed me like everything doesn't have to be the same, and uh so what she say sometimes a little dirt in the music is not bad, and only a few will understand, but now I understand. See, they saying, or even another saying, which she say is less is more, you know? So I just, she helped me mold and evolve my skills in the studio, nowadays. I working with a lot of people, have some stuff coming out real soon. I just waiting like most of the music in Christmas music. Like right now, that's really Christmas time, and this ain't really the time to drop the music because it's season's greetings time. So after Christmas, you get studios, um, even various artists I'm working with. Like I say, Novi Pierre, Ancient Man, have some stuff from Bloody, Franchon, you know, Uh, plenty stuff about that. And I even supposed to be working on something with as well. God's best life. But like everything is time, and I never try to rush nothing. But I never try to get too comfortable because when you become comfortable, you become lazy, and you always have to step out your comfort zone to make another step forward.
Thank you for sharing that. And I wanted to ask you, as we wind down, we're waiting on our next featured business owner. But I just wanted to ask you, um, advice. What advice would you give to a young person or a person in general interested in entering, Bahamian music,
Well,
that genre?
the advice I would like to give is just start. You know, um, certain people, everybody ain't gonna like everything. See they saying, but just start. It's constructive criticism.
Okay, I see where you may have had an issue with your audio, Mr. Colley. If you're listening in, you would have gotten cut out just a little bit. So I'll give you a minute or two to jump right back in. I know you had an issue. So I see you coming back in.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah,
So
like
what
I was
advice would
saying,
you give?
the advice is like I saying, just start, because and be able to take criticism, because like I say, everybody will not like everything you do. Especially as a new artist, new artist or new musician, whatever you're trying to do. Because I remember when I first started, and from time to time, I always think about it, from where I was to where I am
Can
now.
you open up your video? Just open up your
Oh,
video for
sorry,
us.
sorry. I
No
didn't, I
problem. No
didn't
problem.
know.
Go ahead. You were so
Oh,
deep into thought. Go ahead.
right. And like I was saying, just start, man, because at the end of the day, you don't know what what it would become. Because at the end of the day, starting is be the hardest part. Trust me when I tell you that. The hardest part is starting, because you have to build up that courage, that confidence to get out there and do it. And don't let nobody talk you down or tell you you can't do it. Because at the end of the day, I know in my world, I could do anything I want to do. See what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Mr. Sweden is asking, how can a new artist contact you? If you have a studio, how can a new artist contact you?
Well, they could contact me. Well, I could put up my number there. My number is 807-7923. Or you could go on Facebook, the Sky High Production Studios, and you could contact me there. You could contact me, Shad Corley and the VIPs. You could contact me, Island Boy Beverages, and you can also contact me. We have a a page on Facebook for Island Boy Records as well. So, however you decide to contact me, just hit me up, man. I don't bite. I'm friendly. I'm easy to work with.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah, man. But like I say, 807-7923. And that's Rashad Colley.
So if they're interested, you would be able to kind of give some advice and kind of give some guidance.
Yeah, man, that would never be a problem. And that's something what I prefer to do. Like most of the older fellas, they don't like to give advice or show you certain stuff. But me, if a younger fella or even if an older fella, someone comes to me and say, "Oh, how I play that," or "How do you play this?" or I can show you. See, they saying I can.
It's not a millennial thing, because I don't know. I don't want to,
I I
jump on
I
that too much, but I think the older generation really kind of shield information. It's not a millennial thing.
I
We're
think
millennial.
so as
Because
well. I think
listen, I have no issue giving. I have no problem giving advice.
exactly. I have no problem giving advice, and you know, it is what it is. Like, but some people just do their own thing.
Yeah, I'm glad that you shared that. So we are welcoming our business owner. He's joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get to you in a second, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Corley, Mr. Sweeten is saying you're one of the best guitarists in the country, but you can't get this performance. Mr. Corley, man, you can't get our performance, man.
Oh my God.
This is like the
Wow.
third or fourth time. You owe us.
Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
He's saying you're one of the best.
What Mr. Sweeten say?
He said you're one of the best guitarists.
I can't believe it.
In the country.
I appreciate it, but I tell everyone I'm still learning as well.
We want to hear it. Is there something you can play for us? At least give us something.
I promise next time.
Before you go, man.
I promise next time, man.
You see? That's the
like
last time. Okay.
None of these have enough strength. I did a gig yesterday I did something by the police college yesterday, and halfway through the gig, my string popped. And I was very upset because I was ready to stop playing from there. But I continued. And yeah. Next time for sure though, I can make sure I have my guitar. Or you know what? I got something for you.
Have something ready. We're gonna go jump into Mr. Johnson's session. Do you think you'll be ready in 20 minutes? 15, 20. You think you'll be ready?
So me, I gotta go to work too.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay, we
yeah,
want to
man,
thank
I
you.
see Mr.
Yeah,
Johnson
because you
there.
said right after this you have a performance, right?
Right.
Okay, all right. Well, thank
But
you.
big up Mr. Johnson too, man. I hear plenty things about you and your jet locker. Big up to you and that, man. Much. That's a big move, bro.
That's too much, man.
Yeah, man. I hear plenty things, but you, I can give you a shout.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
man.
Okay, Mr. Corley, I have nothing to say. Just get the water together. You know, you promised me some stuff. Get your stuff together, please. I have nothing else to say.
I
Thank you
got
so
you,
much for
man.
joining us tonight. Thank you.
No,
That's
no
it.
problem, man. Y'all enjoy your day.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Have a good one.
You too.
Okay, so we jump to you, Mr. Johnson. Is there any way you could alternate the screen so we could get a better, a wider screen of you? Can you alternate the screen? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Awesome.
Got you.
Awesome stuff. Thank you so much. So we want to thank you for joining us today in our session. We had a few Bahamian-owned businesses that we highlighted today. So we want to hear about you. We want to put you on the forefront. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Nicole Johnson, and in terms of business, I'm the founder of Jet Locker. We're a shipping company, and we try to differentiate ourselves from anything else in the market in the fact that you can come to us when you order online from us. You can pick up essentially all day. We open 7 a.m. We close at 10 p.m. For the Christmas now, we close at 12 a.m. And we have this flexibility to alter our hours in this sense because you come and pick up from a locker. So you don't come to see anyone. When it's time to pick up, you pay online, we deliver it to our locker, and you can come and pick up. So our storefront doesn't have a cash register, doesn't have anything inside other than a locker. So we leave the doors open, and then you can come and pick up at your leisure.
Now, see, I know you as a business person because the question was, tell us a little bit about yourself, and you jump right into your business.
I know, right? Well, I knew it was a business show, right? And so I didn't want to deviate from the idea or the thought of business. You see? Now, if you want to get a little more personal outside of the business, I won in Nassau. I went to CB Bethel. What else? I like music, play a little bit of guitar, a little bit of keyboard. Just very little now. I'm not as good as the previous guest, by no means. Not as good as him. But interested in art. I was an artist. Attended COB for a time. What else? I've also attempted a few other businesses. Recently, I just closed my photography business. I was a photographer. And then that's how I jumped into Jet Locker shipping. So that's a bit about me outside of Jet Locker.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So what is your inspiration? What is the inspiration behind your business? What inspired you to create your business/brand?
It was always in the back of my mind to do it. I know I wanted to get into shipping, something to do with or to benefit from e-commerce. I knew that was something that I wanted to do, but I just didn't know how. And for a time, I just started thinking, started praying. I said, wonder how I could do it being different. You know what I mean? And so one day, I kneeled down to pray, and I kid you not, 30 seconds later, it came to me that, hey, what if you could use a locker system, right? Now, I didn't even know these existed in this form, right? At the time. This was about 3 years ago. I didn't even know it existed, but the only thing came across my mind, the image that was in my the post office or going into a gym and there's a locker. So I say, what if we could find an electronic version of one of those So I pop up and I went on Google and I searched electronic lockers for online orders. And I see it popped up and I say, whoa, I couldn't believe it. And so I went, started to find like manufacturers where I could source such electronic lockers. So I started doing my research, and 3 years later, this is us. So I was always interested in e-commerce and technology. So it's just was a matter of how am I going to take advantage of it or execute it, and so that's what JetLocker is.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. And also want to ask you, because you spoke about you have a different medium. You said you don't necessarily have a storefront.
Well, yes, we have a storefront, just not a typical storefront. In the fact that you don't come there and see a register or see
Wow. Okay.
right? When you walk inside, it's just the room with the lockers. You see?
Okay.
So you don't. So sometimes I would see persons who are new to us or new to even the idea of us. They would walk inside and look around. Like they're lost, you know. And so sometimes I see it on the camera, and then I would go to the front and say, "Hey, we need some help." And so that's how different the idea is. Because
Wow.
what they're used to is walking in, going to a receptionist or a cash register, and say, "Hey, I need this, I need that. This is who I am. Can I get my package?" Right? So with us, when you sign up on our website, jetlocker.co, and you get a free US address, you ship to that address, you bring it to Nassau, and the entire process is contactless. So we're cashless also. So once we receive it, we bill it, we send a billing to your account or to your email, and you pay online through your card. Once you pay online, then we deliver it to the locker, and the locker sends you a code, and then you can come and pick up with that code, not needing to speak or see anybody.
Wow. No contact.
Yes, zero.
Awesome. 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 And can you share is there any other service that you provide? You want to share?
Being Jet Locker?
Yeah. Any other service?
So that's basically our main service. We were looking to add a few things in the near future. So I would kind of save it for that time, but we are looking to expand our services.
So now we have a little giveaway today. So I don't know if you participating, if you giving away anything to our viewers today.
Yeah, I sure am. So what we have to give away is the Fire Stick. So now I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'll leave it up to you.
We do the trivia. We'll do a trivia, but go ahead.
No problem at all. So we're giving away the Fire Stick. All right. So I'll let you take over how it's done, I guess through the trivia, but we give a Fire Stick.
Well, just we want them to share because we asked you, how you would have gotten into Jet Locker, how the inspiration behind it. So if they could tell us a little bit about your story or how long you've been in business, they can get that prize. But tell us about the prize. We like things around here. Could you tell us about the prize, please?
Well,
they would comment under the video, put their answer in the comment under the video. But tell us about the prize.
The Amazon Fire Stick is a hot item right now, and everybody loves it. Everybody loves it. So between that and Netflix, that's how most people come home and chill, right? Yeah. So everybody loves it, and so we thought
Netflix and chill. Yep.
And so we thought, hey, it could be a good Christmas gift, especially around this time, right? Especially around this time, it could be a very good gift, and it's me right in line with what people want.
Yes, that's awesome. So
That way.
you heard it, guys. Mr. Johnson is offering a fire stick. How long has Jet Locker been in business? First person to comment under this video, you have an opportunity to win that prize. Comment under our video and let us know how long has Jet Locker been in business. Thank you. So tell us some more, Mr. Johnson. Tell us some more. We like thanks. Tell us some more, please.
Now, well, since we like things so much, um, Jetlock is doing some other giveaways, by the way, for the Christmas. So we're giving away a 40-inch TV, one, and we're also giving away an air fryer. So, with that said, you can visit our Facebook, Jetlocker Co., and you can have a chance at winning either the TV or the air fryer. Now, I tell you this also, the air fryer is a much simpler win as well. Once you go to our Facebook and you would see a flyer there with the air fryer on it. All you have to do is share that photo. No purchase necessary, no anything, right? All you have to do is share that photo, but you have to create an account, Joe. You have to you have to be in possession of a JetLocker account and share the photo. That's it. Now for the TV, you have to make a purchase and pick up at the locker. When you come and pick up, you take a photo and you share that photo, and the photo with the most likes win the TV. So since we like things so much, that's a simple win for either a TV or the air fryer.
Listen, I check in these comments. I trying to figure out. I check in these comments. I trying to figure out because we have some excellent prizes today. You have a chance to win your fire stick. Comment in the video. Let us know, when did Mr. Jones, how long has Jet Locker been in business? Also, Tamara Linnell has some bags, some beautiful bags. Let us know what inspired her to get into her business. We have some awesome prizes today for Christmas. We're waiting for those comments. All you have to do is comment under the video, under this video, answering our question. The first person to comment, I'm checking these comments right now. Man, these some excellent prizes. I'm gonna check again, do one more check. All right, so we have some excellent prizes tonight, and we want to thank you for participating in our giveaway, Mr. Johnson. And is there anything you would like to share as a business, someone who may be fearful, because you talk about, starting your business and you knew that you wanted to start the business, but you wasn't really sure. And so is there any advice you would like to give to someone who may be fearful?
I would definitely say, get rid of the fear. I don't know how other persons do it, right? Like deal with fear, right? But I would say you have to think about where you want to be in the future, right? Think about all the dreams you would have had. Think about how it made you feel to think of yourself achieving that, right? And then what fear does is it limits you and it keeps you away from that. So you have to be bold enough. You have to take the chance, because hey, what is business if it's not a chance you take? If it's not a leap of faith, And so you have to take the chance, take a leap of faith, and just do it. Once you would have sit back and think it through, and on paper it makes sense, I say definitely go ahead, take a chance, and see where where it leads. It doesn't make sense sitting home being fearful if that's not what you really feel within yourself. And then to think back 10 years later, or when you're 50, 60, 70, 80, and then say, I wish I could have, it doesn't make sense. So you might as well just take a chance and we see where it leads.
Awesome. So what are your expectations as we go into 2021? We know that 2022, we know that 2021 was a bit challenging. So what are your expectations for yourself and your business moving into this new year?
Definitely Jetlock is expanding, without a doubt. Jetlock. So right now we have one location in the east right now, but we're definitely coming to the west. So everyone that's in the west who have been asking, we're definitely coming. So that is the biggest, I think the biggest thing we're looking forward to, certainly for the new year. and that's next on our agenda. So we're coming to the West. We're looking to expand our allocations rapidly. So that would be coming very, very soon.
Awesome. We want to shout out to Kenny Sweeten for kind of linking us together. And
Yes.
he also said he had a wonderful experience with Jet Locker,
Awesome.
wonderful
Thank
professional
you so much.
experience.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we want to thank him for sharing that. And is there anything else you would like to share about your business? Is there anything else you'd like to share about your brand, Mr. Johnson?
Well, I think I would have said it all, but he called me one day. He said, "Hey," man, I think I have an awesome opportunity for you. So he said that he told me about your online show, and I thought, wow, this is a perfect time, especially being Christmas, to kind of get some extra eyeballs out there. You know what I mean? And so I want to thank you actually for inviting me, for having me. I think this is an amazing opportunity for me, especially being new in business and being a new company. So I thank you and I appreciate that.
Awesome stuff. Listen, you are our friend. Anytime you come to our block, we like friends. We like things and we like friends.
Yeah.
So you are our friend. You're always welcome back. Thank you so much for sharing. And you're kind of doing something new. It's something interesting, very new, because I know from my experience, I walk into a place and I go to the desk and I have to wait on the long line for them to serve me. But you're bringing something new into the equation. So I want to thank you for sharing that.
Yes, we've had customers who because I think most persons are always in a rush, right? I don't think there's anybody that has time on their hands, right? So we've had customers who come inside, leave the car on, run inside and run straight back out, who literally could be done in about 10, 15, 20 seconds, really. When before time, you go stand on a line, wait to be served, and especially it would be difficult going even on your lunch break, you know? Like it was difficult taking a lunch break to go to a shipping company because that's your whole lunch break right there, right? But with us, you can take your lunch break and do something else if you want, and then you can come after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock and still come and pick up. Or on the way to work, we open 8 a.m. I think most shipping companies open around 10. So, but we open 8 a.m. Or you can come after church because we open even on Sundays. Same time until 10 o'clock p.m. or this week open until 12 a.m. So you can come, you pretty much at your leisure and just come and pick up your packages. And we've also recently added a little trolley on the inside because we've had some customers with lots of packages, right? And so what they had to do was they would leave because we have a very large locker, right? And so what they've been doing is leaving the locker open, taking the stuff out, go to the car, come back and forth. So we've added a little trolley, and customers seem to be very, very appreciative of that. You know, so they can load up the trolley, walk on the outside, put it all in the car, bring the trolley back inside. And all this without seeing, speaking, interacting with anyone. No one's on the inside. You just come in, do what you got to do, and you be out of there. Be done with it.
Awesome. So you're thinking about your customers. That's excellent. Thinking about your customers. So we want to thank you. We know that you're busy as well. And you talk about being open until 12 o'clock during it's a peak season. Yes. So thank you so much for sharing your time with us today. And again, like I said, you're always welcome. You know, when we feature and we highlight Bahamian businesses, this is so important as it pertains to our economic development. We have to support our Bahamian businesses. So just want to thank you for, joining us today and talking about how you would have started your venture, your business venture. It's not easy being an entrepreneur and starting out. So thank you so much for sharing and the advice that you gave as well. So we appreciate you. And we also appreciate you for the tags. We're waiting on those persons comment in the video. Let us know how long Jet Locker was in business. They have a fire stick for you. Netflix and chill. Please comment in the video.
Oh yeah, sounds good to me.
And then you also have your own giveaways. You've given away your large screen TV, air fryer. You know the air fryer is the new thing.
Oh, you know that. You know that. Oh yeah.
So you're doing your own giveaway. So thank you so much for giving back in this Christmas season to your customers. That's awesome. And so, is there anything else you would like to add? You shared a lot. Is there anything you would like to add? You have the floor.
Well, certainly. Visit our website. Sign up today. Jetlocker.co. That's jetlocker.co without the M. No, not .com. So jetlocker.co. You go there. You sign up, or you can follow us on Facebook, Jetlocker Co. Or follow us on Instagram, same Jetlocker Co. And if you have a question, you could always reach us. Our WhatsApp is 376-8114. But go ahead, sign up, start shipping today.
And you get a free US address.
Yes, ma'am.
To have your items shipped. Okay, awesome stuff. And so as soon as we get those comments, maybe some persons comment their view after the video is already up. So as soon as we get those, we'll link with you so we get those things together.
Sounds good, right? No problem.
So with that, Mr. Johnson, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you to all of our business owners today. Ms. Tamara Linnell, Allen Queen Boutique. She featured her straw work. Miss Naomi Wilson of Dream of Luxury. She featured her items. And then you, Mr. Johnson, I'm going to thank all of you today for making our Christmas show what it was and what it is today. So thank you so much.
Have a good one. Pleasure.
So, we've come to the and our Bahamian artist. Oh, no. Our Bahamian music artist, Nishi L.S. Excellent. Shad Carly, you owe us. You owe us. Shad Carly in the VIP, you owe us. Okay. So with that, we've come to the end of our session. I want to thank all of our viewers for listening in. Comment under this video for opportunity to win your prizes and giveaways tonight. So with that, we've come to the end of our session. Can we talk? Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Same to you. All right.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.